This is music, and this is a double down in the home officerium. Alright, so Ricken Records is running a double down contest. The purpose is to drive his channel up to 300 subs, and I obviously want to help promote his channel a bit because I really like it. It's an awesome vinyl community channel. He has an incredible collection of records that he calls his vinylarium, and he's got all sorts of genres in his collection. So I want to help out and promote his channel a bit. So the rules are pretty straightforward. If you want to enter into the competition or contest, first, subscribe to his channel. Second, make a video where you show 5 albums that you have doubles of, and then also talk a bit about why you have doubles of those albums. Now, I don't have a lot of doubles in my collection because I'm not the type of collector that needs multiple copies of the same release, even if they're different pressings or different versions or other types of variants. But I do have a handful of doubles in my vinyl collection, and I also have some in my CD collection. In this video, I am going to focus on the vinyl though, and let's get down to business. So up first, here is a Roadrunner pressing of Anthem's self-titled debut, and the jacket is a very nice, very clean jacket. I also have a Japanese pressing with the Japanese style hype sticker, also known as an OB sticker. This is what the record actually looks like. So the reason why I have these two is basically I want to compare them and just see, or I guess listen, if there's any difference in the sound. As you can see, the Japanese one has, seen some more action. It's a bit more worn on the jacket, but the record is in pretty good condition. So I basically just want to, listen to them and compare them. And then maybe I will move one of them on, but right now I'm actually more inclined to maybe frame one of them, because I quite like the cover artwork. I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of abstract. And I don't know which one. It would be kind of cool to display this one with the OB sticker. But this one, like I said, has seen a bit more action. There's more wear and tear on the jacket. This jacket here is a bit cleaner. So either I will move one of them on, or I will frame one of them. We'll see. Okay, up next, I have this Roadrunner pressing of Blind Furies Out of Reach. This is a European Roadrunner pressing. And then I also have a Canadian Roadrunner pressing. And as you can see, the Canadian one, the jacket has a kind of a, I don't know if it's a severe, depending on what you consider severe. It has a bit of a pretty bad, depending on how you look at it, damage. But this one here, the European pressing, is warped. So I had this one, it's warped, so I decided to buy another pressing where my focus was basically that the record be in good shape, and didn't matter that much what shape the jacket was in. And with a busted jacket like this, I got it pretty cheap. So have this one where the jacket is in pretty good condition, apart from this cutout here, but I don't have a problem with that. I have this one here where the jacket is in bad condition, but the record is in good condition. So my original plan was to just used this jacket and this record here. But then I realized, oh, it's a European pressing and it's a Canadian pressing. And while personally I'm fine with having a jacket from European pressing and the record from the Canadian pressing, I decided to frame this one because although it's simple, I quite like the cover artwork. It's very 80s and, it's just full of nostalgia for me. So I have framed this record and then I listened to this record. And I do plan to see if I can unwarp or straighten out the warped version. Okay, the next one is kind of sneaky. So here we have a band called Domain, and the record is called Our Kingdom. And then you have a band called Kingdom and a record called Lost in the City. And I can already hear everybody say, well, that's not a double. It actually is a double. It's the same record, it's the same band. They just changed their name from Kingdom to Domain. And then they just released the record again under the same name. Under the new name and with a new title. So it is a double. It's the exact same track list, the exact same recording. So why do I have two of these? Well, I bought this one here first because there's a song on called Lost in the City that I really liked. So I like that song. I'll see if I can pick up a copy of the record. Then a little bit later, I come across this one and there's a song on called Lost in the City. I really like that song. I think I've heard it before, but I like it. I'll buy the record, and then I, realize, it's actually the same record. Now, in this case, I will own up to it, and I will keep them because, it's just a funny story, and it's a funny item to have in your collection. This is pretty bland cover artwork, but this is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna keep both of these. Okay, next. This is my favorite album of all time. Iron Maiden, Somewhere in Time. This is a reissue. And here is another copy of the exact same reissue. Now, so why do I have two copies of the same reissue? Well, I bought this one first. When I came home, I found out that there is a piece of debris that has been kind of pressed into the record in Wasted Years. And it's a minor thing. You can obviously hear the needle kind of skip, but it's just in one song and it's a couple of seconds in the song. But, it's my favorite album and I love that song, Wasted Years. So instead of taking this back to the record store, I decided I'm going to frame this one because it's also my favorite piece of cover artwork of all time. So I've framed this one. It's on my wall normally. And, it sparks joy to look at it. And then I went out and I bought this one here, which is Flawless. And this is the one I listened to. So there you go. And up last, here we have a reissue of Too Fast for Love by Mötley Crüe. It's one of those, I actually don't like this, where they've deliberately made the artwork look kind of beat up. So this is fake ring wear, and this is also fake wear. I don't know if you can see it. Fake wear and tear, and here too. And I just don't like that. The same thing with kind of stonewashed jeans or jeans with holes in them. I just don't like fake wear and tear, you know what I mean? So, but there's this one, and then I have an OG, and notice, not a lot of, actually no ring wear at all, no wear and tear, so this wasn't necessary to make it look like an OG. So, the reason why I have these two, it's basically for comparison. I'm probably, when I've had a chance to, listen to both of them and compare them, I'm probably gonna move one of them on. Don't know which one yet. But so that's why I have kind of a double of that. So there you go. 5 doubles. Do check out Rick and Records. Do subscribe to his channel if you like music and if you like vinyl collecting content. Thanks for watching.